with your experience as far as working for FEMA and the government and what actions they may be taking at this stage in the process.
Okay, so what everybody needs to know that back on August 15th, 2016, they put Health and Human Services put in the Federal Register an 88-page document on communicable diseases, talking about all the language that we're seeing come to pass right now. And it was passed 90 days later, and it just laid in wait for us right now. And so it is actually being activated, or has been activated. You need to know that it's the Health and Human Services entry into the Federal Register was a UN mandate, that this is actually coming from the United Nations, and so that everybody's harmonized. That's why you're seeing everybody speaking the same language. That's why we've got the same program going out. And what I would say that we're up against right now is a soft martial law. It has not gone hard. And when they talk about waves, we have something called dual use language. And so what happens is while the waves of the virus come, they're also going to give us managed waves of a little bit of freedom, some resistance.
Killer hornets reported in the U.S. for the first time. Here's ABC's Zoreen Shah.
Tonight, killer hornets invading the U.S. and Canada. Asian giant hornets, also known as murder hornets, spotted in Washington state, and they prey on honeybees that pollinate much of our food.
The bees go, we go. So they pollinate 1 in 3 pieces of food we eat. So we have to protect these little guys.
These hornets grow up to 2 inches long, roughly 5 times the size of a bee. And in Japan, where they originate, they reportedly kill up to 50 people each year. They're giant stingers capable of piercing a beekeeper's suit.
This is not just a forest burning. This is almost a cemetery because all you can see is dead.
The biggest problem now facing the world is climate change.
Greenland has impacts all around the planet. 1 billion tons of ice lost here raises sea levels all over the world.
If we don't figure out how to do something about this and pretty quickly, we're catastrophic.
It is just terrifying, really, how absolutely endless the line of fire is.
The climate crisis is the biggest crisis humanity has ever faced, and yet...
Breaking news to bring you right now, a troubling projection this hour from inside the Trump administration about the consequences of reopening. The Centers for Disease Control estimate predicts the daily coronavirus death toll in the United States might hit 3,000 by early June. That is well above the current level of about 1,750 deaths per day. The number of new cases also projected to grow exponentially so, from 25,000 new infections per day to possibly 200,000 per day by the 1st of June. Let's discuss, and let's begin with CNN's Elizabeth Cohen. Elizabeth, when you look at this, there are some projections here, and we always have to be careful about projections, but the president's own scientific experts are putting together a report that, if you look at the graph, says you have case rates now, they're going to go up. You have death rates now, they are going to go up as you go through this reopening process.
Right. This is modeling done by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control. Their modelers are among the best of the best, and I would guess that they also conferred with modelers across the country. These are very sobering numbers. And, John, it tells us...
America's food supply chain seeing signs of trouble. Beef, pork, poultry, and even fish processing plants in more than a dozen states forced to close due to the coronavirus outbreak. Shoppers are seeing the effects at the grocery store. Joining us right now is the CEO of C&S Wholesale Grocers, the largest privately held wholesale grocery supply company in the United States. Mike Duffy. Mike, it's good to have you this morning. What do you think? Should we be prepared to see more meat out of stock and prices go higher?
Well, good morning, Maria. I think, as these meat processors and packaging facilities start to come back on next week, we'll see the increase in availability the following week. But between now and then, I think we will see more spot out of stocks at the grocery stores.
Is there an issue about China? Because there are some governors who are worried that, in fact, China is trying to take control of some of our processing plants, and once they're offline, the Chinese Communist government is buying all of this stuff at rock bottom prices.